George DeSoto with Big Wave Addicts, and I'm here talking to my good friend and surfer buddy Bobby. He just came in a close encounter with the great white. And Bobby, tell us how it feels to be surfing in the food chain in the Pacific Northwest.
Woo! It's probably the scariest thing I've ever in my life. Sitting there waiting for a wave.
Yeah, I'm not
south of
an hour ago. I'm not joking at all.
South of South Beach. Sitting there waiting for a wave. And something went right under me. Right under me. Just felt something right under me, so I kick it. I thought it was like a sea lion. But it wasn't. Big 15, 18-foot shark. Easy. Swirls, lifts me up off my board while I, like kind of
running up on me.
Then all of a sudden dips back down, grabs my board and injects me out of the water. He hit my board and I flew. It's like flew in the air. That guy Ron's seen it all apart, kind of a distance.
Beautiful day, surfing good waves. Looking over with Bobby, saw just a bunch of chattering of water. Looked over the next thing, said, "Hey, what's going on over there?" Next thing I see is a 2-foot dorsal come up, grab his board, and just shot him up about 10 feet up into the air. It was just like Old Faithful and came back down. And that's the last thing I saw, besides swimming in.
So, I'm going to ask you, I can reconstruct some of what I'm saying.
He went under me first. Under me and swept through my legs. I thought it was a sea lion. So I went, kind of kicked him a little bit. It went right under me, then all of a sudden, whoop.
Okay, so when the shark came up, did it come up straight like that? Or did you see it come straight
Yeah, it
ahead?
came right under me, like sideways.
Okay,
Then all of a sudden disappears.
Hold your board the way you are.
So I'm like this.
Okay.
And there's the water, there's the ocean, looking for the waves.
You're looking out, out to sea.
Comes right on.
Okay, his head's pointing out this way then. So he comes out this way, kind of rotates, pivots, doesn't swim around you, but pivots.
Yeah, right under me.
Okay, pivots around. Dorsal fin on your right. Did you see
I didn't
the
even feel
dorsal?
the dorsal fin.
Did you ever see it?
Yep.
Okay, so how tall would you guess the fin was?
Dorsal fin, I say about
that high? Okay, and this is the
he
back?
came back around this way. He bit this, he came back around, and somehow he came around me again.
Okay.
Full body, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so what we've got, what I'm trying to find now is what's called the synthesis, like the dead center. And
like you get like a half a bite.
yeah, because what I'm seeing here is the shark came around this way, right? Do you see it turn?
Nope.
So it turned subsurface.
Yep.
Right?
I was wondering if it was another fucking shark.
And there could have been. So did you ever see the snout? When it made the bite? Did you see the bite happen?
No, I just felt it.
Okay, so the shark then turned, comes under you.
It was so fast, I didn't feel the bite. The bite was so fast.
Pivots, and then it does this.
Yep.
Okay.
And comes back around right here beside me right here. It's showing something.
So you got to see that.
Back.
The physical evidence from today's encounter tells us a couple of things. One, the species of the shark was a white shark, Carcharodon carcharias. Secondly, the bite pathology from the remains of the board tell us that based on interspace measurement, we're looking at a shark somewhere in the area of 15 to 16 feet of length and probably in excess of 2,000 pounds. It was really kind of just wrong place at the wrong time for Bobby, that is. What we have here is a white shark that was patrolling as it's moving south on its migration. The witness sees a seal swimming very rapidly 2 minutes before Bobby struck. So more than likely it was about not so much what Bobby was doing, but where he was doing it. And we have a white shark that may have just had an encounter with that seal that the witness saw swimming by. In either event, the shark then turns towards Bobby to check him out and is swimming under him. As soon as Bobby thinks there's something by him like a seal, he stomps down, hits the shark. Now it's kind of woken the shark up about whatever this object at the surface is, it's animated. And that might have been that one further cue that the shark needed to respond. And he responds very quickly. He spins around underneath and launches both the surfer and the board into the air. This is very kind of natural predatory behavior. But what's really revealing is that after he makes contact, he breaks contact. He's done. This isn't my prey. And now he moves on to continue his search or his migration.
I'm just glad to be in pieces.
In one piece.
You know, I get to see my baby in the morning later. Just hang out with my babies and my son. That's what I'm happy for.
You want to tell your
See
babies
them
anything?
again. Tell them I love them and just glad, you know, that I'm alive. The most intense feeling, you know. I went through car accidents, thought I came close to dying. This one was the most intense.
Did you see the face of the shock?
I seen everything. It was
Even the mouth?
I didn't really see his mouth, but just being there when he bit me and all that stuff was
Horrifying.
Like nothing. You know? I should be sad. You know, I do my morning prayer every morning when I go in that water. You know, I grew up that way. That's what probably kept me alive, you know? That one little thing sometimes counts.
Totally.
And I do that every time, so thank God.
That's amazing.
Crazy, Michelle. Hard to describe going through something like that. And being, you know, and no scars and no nothing, you know, just like,
Nothing.
wow.
Not even. I mean, the board is dramatic.
You know,
The board is completely dramatic, and if you weren't sitting on that board, it would have been a whole different situation. And God,
I think somebody was looking out, you know.
yeah,
He's
absolutely.
always, you know, looked out for me somehow.
Yeah. Thank you for being alive.